What up? What up? What up? Welcome to the.
Really, dude?
Damn.
Broke the internet.
Hey, Playboy, run this shit, ho.
Welcome to the.
Fuck out of here.
Welcome to the.
Fuck out of here.
Welcome to the.
Fuck out of here.
Welcome to the
Fuck out of here.
podcast show, and I'm the guy that never lies unless I have to say so.
And y'all know what it is. Bearded Dad. You see it. DJ True. What it is, what it do.
We got a special guest this evening. He goes. I don't know his full name, but I see Jay on the screen. Jay is a current police officer.
Yes, sir.
Current police officer. So we're gonna talk to Jay about some things, but first, let's give a round of applause for Jay for joining us this evening. What up?
Appreciate y'all for having me.
It's all good.
Yes, sir.
Man. Before we get into the show, even though we always gotta do a
Sayso moment.
I just want to apologize to my wife because she said I did something wrong, and I just want to apologize publicly. I'm sorry, baby. I won't hurt you again. I'm trying so hard. I'm working so hard in class. But I apologize, though, if I said anything disrespectful on the podcast after dark that you felt that it was wrong. I apologize. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. I don't care if y'all call me corny and shit. I'm my wife. But yeah, though. So anyway, Jay, man, what's up, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How y'all doing?
Oh man, we chilling, bro.
Chilling, bro.
Chilling. All right, so Derek, tell me you're a police officer in Monroe?
Nah, Graham.
Oh, Grambling, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me what made you want to become a police officer?
Man, honestly, like a few years back, man, when I used to work in the jail, and I want to make a difference, man. I didn't really see a lot of black police officers. You know what I'm saying? I only seen white officers, and I was like, you know what? Let me be a cop. You know, that way I can have a better understanding of the people in our community versus, you know, the white officers. So that really what made me give our people a chance, and I want to be somebody who can relate to the community, to my color. So,
Right. All right. Before we get in debt with everything, I gotta ask you one question.
yeah.
For you being a black police officer, you seen Queen and Slim?
Yeah, I see that.
All right. Would you have done that? Honestly.
You talking about the traffic cop? Me pulling them over?
No. The cop the black cop that let him go. Would you do that? Honestly.
Yeah, I probably would have.
I heard my nigga.
Yeah.
Damn. You're a real one.
This nigga, man.
So the reason I asked, cause like, not to jump off topic, but like to segue it, is like if you're being a police officer and you know your people, you know how your people are, you know the things we go through in the community, you know how we get racially profiled, you know how they quick to shoot us, quick to dismember a black person. We like, you know, always got a target, especially black men. We always got a target on our back. And like for what happened, not in real life, but on that movie, it does happen in real life. So me asking that question is because I asked myself, would I have done that? And knowing me, honestly, I would have looked, I'd have saw it was them, I'd have just left. I wouldn't have told them leave. I'd have been like,
Just walked away to the car.
Yeah, I ain't seen.
I wouldn't have been like, you know, go out this way. I'd have been like, shh. I just look, I'd be like,
Right.
I'm gone.
Right. See that, hear nothing.
Yeah, that's just me. So
Yeah.
But all right, let's get this shit rolling. D, you want to start it off, or you want me to start it off, man?
Go ahead.
All right. So, how do you feel as a black cop? How do you feel the tension between people of color and just police officer in general, no matter what color they are you on that fence of the tension that goes on in the media, the way everything's being portrayed, and like how it's like a very, 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 very thick ass tension between police officers and minorities? You being a police officer, how do you feel about that?
So, man, with me, it's like, no matter who I come across, I always, give respect. Like, I don't feel no tension. But when I come across, black people, they look at me like, well, shit, you one of them. Like, nah, I'm not one of them. Everybody's just different.
Right.
Especially, we don't hear, man, I haven't heard not one thing about a black officer doing any kind of shootings or, abusing anybody, authority, anything like that. It's like we go about things different. You feel me? Like, I go about things different. Like, do I sense some type of tension? I do. Because some people are uneasy when they see, oh, here go another cop. Or I'm a black cop. They think I'm just about to just do the whole nine on them. Get out the car, get on the ground, just pull my gun up. I don't do none of that. I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? When I approach a vehicle, if I just approach anybody, it's all about respect. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like, can you please do that for me? It's all about respect, man. I can easily kill that tension with just being respectful.
Right. So why you think, all right, let's say have you ever had like a partner in your league or your thing yet? You ever had a partner? Like,
I had a partner.
Even just to go back, like before, I don't want to get into the details of, what happened, whatever. But before, when the first time you was a cop, like you could talk about that too, like, how it was, because it wasn't. I know you're a cop now. You're back a cop, but it wasn't back then. It wasn't as what it was now, like how it is. Like every week is somebody getting murdered by a cop or some shit like that.
Right now, I'm in a smaller city. I was in the bigger city at first, you feel me? So I get what you're saying. Like when I was in a bigger city, I actually saw more of a attention because it was more diverse. You know what I'm saying? It was more white officers than black officers, and we dealt with the black community than the white community. So I definitely did see attention, and we definitely did. I did have officers who I felt like should have done things differently, or I had to say something, be like, "Hey, man, like chill with that. Like we're not gonna do it that way." Or I step up and be like, "Hey, you don't gotta do it. I'm gonna go do it." Where if it's just from giving somebody a ride home or shit, talking to them, trying to just de-escalate the situation. So I did see that more when I was in the bigger city.
Because I know you just said that, like some, giving them rides. Because I think that was like either this week, sometime this week or last week. But a guy had stopped on the side of the road, right?
Right.
He had car problems, and the cop pulled up on him, asked him what was wrong, told him he gave the cop the whole nine. Cop gave him a ride to his home.
Yeah.
He was having so he got home, he was having like a little argument with somebody in the house, and they didn't want to give him the keys. And there was like the person that he was like going back and forth with was like, bro, why give you keys and your car don't start? So like the dude, he was like tired going back and forth. So he called the cops. The same cop that gave him a ride home pulled up and shot him because he walked outside with the phone in his hand, and he was like, "Hey, like I'm calling. I'm the one that called." They got out of the car and so they thought that was a gun killing me. The same cop that just drove him home, dog. So it's like, and that question is like you said, it's a respect thing, but it's like, it's not. I'm sorry to say, but these white cops ain't like, they ain't giving no respect. They're not even giving you a chance to like, hey man, look, this is what's going on. They just straight, nigga, that's a gun. It's like, dog, that's a phone. What is you talking about? Like it's just so much bullshit, like the killing and stuff, dog. And it's like, how can we trust? That's why I say how you say like with the black cops, they might know how they see you as like, oh, he just one of them cops, because the white cops did it. Like, they don't know. And it's like, we don't know if you black, but we don't know if you that same type of cop, like the white cop. So it's a tension. I don't know. It's just bad, dog. It's just bad. Like, that's shit bad.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, man. When that happened?
Like I said, I heard it on Breakfast Club, like either this time this week, or like it just recently just happened. Like it recently just happened.
That is fucked up.
I'm like, dog, what? That's so crazy. It's like, you just gave me a ride home, now you killed me.
Yeah, I don't know what he was on.
That's crazy. Like you just get a nigga a ride home and then you killed him. So the cops
Right.
like not even thinking like, oh, I just gave this man a ride home because he ain't even thinking I just came up to the same house. I'm gonna just kill him. Like,
Yeah,
fuck, bro. Like you
Guess you seen something in his hand. Like he came out like to address them to say, hey, this is such and such. They don't want to give my keys, and it just automatically just guns drawn, and you know what I'm saying, just thinking that was a gun and that was his cell phone or what, a house phone or whatever. Like, and that's
right.
like, damn, dog.
That's crazy, man. Like,
so I know it's just like you say, it's a respect thing, but it's like for these people that I don't like, you hearing this news every day. It's like it's the people that are like what you said to the people, like it's I don't care, you come with respect. Like you got the uniform just like the other ones got the uniform. So what do you say to that? Like, what can you say to that?
Man, it's kind of hard to say anything to that because I can speak for myself. I can only speak for myself. You feel me? It's like we all different. We all have different backgrounds. You feel me? It's like when I say we have to be very mindful of how our attitudes are and what we have in our possession when we do come in contact with different officers. So you feel me? It's like automatic if it's a traffic stop or if I'm coming out the house, like shit, I need to have my hands up and be very like just respectful. Like, all right, look, man, go on, do whatever you need to do so I can go home safely. You feel me? Like I can only speak for me, dog. Like I hate that, you know what I'm saying? Some officers put themselves in that situation. Like you got some bad apples who make all of us look bad. You feel me? Like I ain't never had to shoot nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had to abuse my authority just to put somebody in handcuffs. I ain't never had to do that. You feel me? It's hard to speak on that because
what's the protocols they teach y'all in training for when y'all approaching people? Like, do they tell y'all somebody lift their hands or if it looks like something just to react to it? Like, what was the like?
It depends on the situation. Like, all right, let's say I go. I'm gonna use a traffic stop for example because there's a bunch of different calls out there, but it's mainly some of the things that I have dealt with. So if I know I'm approaching the vehicle, I'm gonna shut the vehicle off. Put your hands where I can see them. My first thing I had, like, hey, any weapons in the vehicle? Anything I need to know about? And when they say yes or no, especially if they say no, then okay, I'm gonna kind of try to take their word for it. But at the end of the day, I still need to be mindful of their movement. You feel me? Like I don't automatically get out the car, put your hands on the hood. I need to search. I don't do all that. I don't have to. I pretty much try to take their word for it. Some people lie. I'm not gonna sit up here and just act like everybody just gonna be truthful about it. But our protocol is just be mindful. Put ourselves in a good position where anything go wrong, we can't be able to defend ourselves. But also just to be respectful and be and just be very observant of how they move in the vehicle and what we smell, if we see anything, stuff like that.
So like if you have like reasonable doubt, like to you smell something in their car, do you like from you, not just not protocol from you, if you go approach your car and you just smell something, do you be like get out the car or you be like I know what you're doing?
Let me tell you, this is how I handle the situation. That's totally my discretion on how I want to handle that situation. You feel me? Especially if I'm by myself, my bag up ain't there, or it depends on who my bag up is. You feel me? Right. So if I walk up to the vehicle, let's say I smell weed. First jump on my ass, like, man, you got guy in the marijuana in the vehicle. I can smell it. They be like, no. Right then and there, I can ask them to step out their vehicle because I have proper cause to get in their car. You know what I'm saying? If I want to take it a step further, I can call a K9 over. Or once I ask them to step out the car, and they don't want to step out the car. Then like I'm calling K9 over. If not, like I need you to step out the car because at this moment, what a lot of people don't understand is a stop sign is a traffic violation, but it's also a misdemeanor. I got a charge. I can arrest somebody for that stop sign they just ran. You feel me? So either way, I can get in that vehicle. if I want to get in that vehicle, if especially once I have proper cause.
Right.
So it's totally up to me. It can be most time, man, when I ask, like, hey man, the marijuana car, like, nah, I smoked earlier, or yeah, I got like a little bud right here. Me personally, if it ain't a lot, man, get out, stomp that shit on the ground so you can go on about your business. Or if it's a pound, hey man, he's gonna step out the car like shit. You know, you already know you can't have that much on you. Like, you gotta take that ride. You feel me? It's totally up to me.
Y'all don't give tickets for that. I know Atlanta does it, Georgia does it. They give tickets for
certain amount.
a certain amount.
It's like over 1.5 grams.
Yeah, I think it's 0.8 grams in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? We can actually we can write a summons, arrest by summons, or we actually take them to jail for that. It's all of the write a ticket or take them to jail.
So okay, let's do a scenario. Let's say, all right, you backing up a white cop, and in the same situation as you, and he's being more aggressive than how you would approach the situation. You as a black cop seeing him overdoing, basically abusing his authority towards these people. He asks them, if they got weed, and they be like, nah, I ain't got it. You're like, you lie, smell it in your car. You gonna lie to me? You gonna fucking lie to me? You gonna fucking lie to me, guy? And you be like, whoa, man, you ain't gotta talk to something like that. You stay the fuck back. How would you react to that? They just abusing their authority to the max, and they're scared because they know what's going on. Like they're scared. Like, dude, I don't have nothing on me. It smell like weed in there. Like, they really honest. Like, it smell like weed in there. The person who was in before probably was smoking weed, but I don't smoke. You fucking lie. Get out the car. Get out the car. Like everybody's scared. So like, as a backup officer, like, how would you personally, how would you deal with that? Because that's scary, man. Like, especially like, I understand they got some fuck niggas and some fuck white people out there who in the cars who be lying their ass off and like trying to get out of the situation. But like somebody who's actually scared and like they're so scared, they think about grabbing something and like this, and they're like, oh, gun, pow, pow. It's like, and it's over because they're really scared. So like, how would you approach a situation like that, man? Just being a backup officer.
Man, honestly, like, I'm gonna try to tell him to calm down. If I gotta call a supervisor over there, like, hey, we need supervisor over here. Like, dude, doing way too much. I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But my whole time, I'm trying to get my partner to calm down and try to buy the vehicle. No, look, stop moving. Or like, hey, we need y'all to step out the vehicle. We're gonna detain everybody. Man, put them in cuffs and not going to jail. Just being detained, so he can go and do whatever he need to do, so we can go. But my thing is, I am going to try my best to de-escalate that situation before you get to that point. You know what I'm saying? It's like at first, if he already on 10, I know I automatically can't go to 10 with him because I'm gonna make the situation worse. I'm gonna try to stay at like a 7 or an 8, but at the same time, I'm gonna get a supervisor over there like, hey, you need to chill. Like, you're doing way too much. We can handle the situation in a professional manner. So that's how I go about it, man. I really haven't been put in that situation, but I know I can be any day. Yeah,
man, that's
that shit crazy because it's like, I know it just for everything that goes on, it makes you nervous when you get pulled over. Like years ago when I was in Georgia, like just I'm going to put gas. It's like I'm just getting off for work. It's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I got Louisiana license plates, and I'm in Georgia. So the cop pull over. You see me black, nice car. He like, Louisiana plates. Like, I'm not even dressed. I'm just like, I went to work. Like, so I'm bummy. So he like sitting in the parking lot waiting to see if I'm going to take that exit out the gas station, but I wound up taking the other exit, and I just noticed, I'm like, he coming. And it just like, it's nerve-wracking because it's like, I knew you coming, and like, what you coming for? So you just never know, and it's like, he creeping up, and the other black cop, he just calm, like, pretty much you remind me just what you just said. Like, I know, like, I'm not about to react. Like, I'm not going, if I see him, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm going to just, hey, man, you tripping. Like, calm down. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he just played his part, just be quiet. And the dude just asks whatever. But it's still nerve-wracking. Even if it's just a traffic stop, it's like, how many times we watched a traffic stop become to a goddamn murder? You know what I'm saying? It just, that shit nerve-wracking. Like, it don't matter. Like, nigga, it's like, it just doesn't matter. Like, a cop get behind you, like, I ain't doing nothing wrong. I got my place done, my register, all of this, insurance, all of this shit. But it's like, soon as a cop get behind you, I don't know what's about to happen.
Right.
Like you can figure out the smallest thing, and it's like, dog, I didn't put my signal like 3 streets of what? Like you, and like in your mind, it's like this nigga, like he at me, like he trying to find a problem. It's like I'm not about to react, and it just like what Blake was saying is like I'm nervous. Like what I'm nervous. Like, and then he just you so tense, and it's like that wrong move. You down like hold on. It's just,
especially if like a cop see somebody like just judging, like seeing somebody like Derek Beard, big black nigga, like they are it's like a threat. Like especially if he bigger than the cop, like this nigga can get an upper hand on me. So I'm ready to let all cause if he tries something. Saying like that's scary on bro part because the cop's scared, but the cop is the one who's making Derek scared, but Derek making the cop seem like I'm scared of this big nigga because I didn't know he was this big, but like you pulled him over. So like he's scared too. So he don't know why you pulled him over. You tell him why you pulled over. You're like, dude, you pulled me over for that? Like, oh, you get aggressive? Like, I'm not getting aggressive. And you pulled me over for that. Like, oh, don't calm down. Like, I'm not being loud. Oh, yeah, you're being loud. Then it turns to bullshit. So that's the scary part with cops with me. Cause like even when I get pulled over with cops, I do everything. Yeah, how you doing, officer? What's the problem? Oh, I was speeding. You sure it was me? Because they had like 10 cars behind me speeding the same speed. It's like, nah, I clocked you. I'm like, okay, you clocked me, cool.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? It's like in a situation like that, like you say, you got clocked or whatever. My thing is, man, let them go and write his ticket. Go and give him all this information. You write his ticket. You can take him to court. Judge gonna be like, they're gonna summon him to come to court. Well, subpoena him to come to court. Where shit, y'all can argue it out there. Man, just go on. My thing is, let's say I get pulled over. You feel me? Like shit, I'm off, dude. I get pulled over. I'm gonna have all my information in my hand. Vehicle turned off, hands on the steering wheel. As soon as he walk up, I'm gonna hand him everything. Like shit, let's go ahead and get this over so I can go. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to always be so quick to like shit, man. Why you do this? Why you do that? You feel me? Like we don't have to. They ain't the time to do it then because they got the upper hand. Where you do that at is, all right, this court date, I'm gonna go to this court date. I need the officer to come here because shit, I'm finna fight this ticket. That's where you handle that at. And like a lot of us don't understand that we have to be so, man, damn, why you pull me up? Man, you pull me up for improper turn or no signal light. Well, dog, them traffic violations. You feel me? Like, for example, like early on in my career, like when I started off, like I wanted to pull people over, see if they had warrants or weed or guns in the vehicle because shit, you do have the people out there that carry, they do that. So I just pull people over, stop sign, improper turn, no signal light, shit, no inspection sticker. That's just my reason to pull them over, see if they got warrants. But it's also my discretion if I'm gonna write that ticket or not. Most of the time, shit, I let them go. But those, when we don't know our traffic laws, that's following us because we not educating ourselves. You feel me? We can't get mad at the cop because we did something we didn't know. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And that's where they go. But understanding that, when we do get pulled up, man, don't have our information in our hands, so we going on by business.
So that's like, well, you saying that you pull people over an inspection ticket, expired license, just to see if they got warrants. Like, so y'all got to meet a quota in each month, or that's a myth? I've been wanting to know that. Do y'all have to meet a quota?
Ah, man, I'm glad you asked me that. And man, the state of Louisiana, dog, that is illegal. You can't do that. That's illegal, man. We can't do that. We don't meet no quota. It's up to the officer if he want to sit up here and make 20 stops a night. That's on him. But we also have something called lace and stuff like that where shit, it's extra duty. You may still caught sitting on the interstate. That's lace. That's shit. He may get paid how many stops he make or something like that, but that's all part of lace. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different like off-duty detail. You know what I'm saying? They have to meet a certain amount, you know what I'm saying, so they can get paid. You feel me? But on each officer, like let's say I don't do lace. I can't be out here making that. I don't get paid for 30 tickets out of road out. I don't get paid for that. But lace do. Lace, you have to go up and sign up for that. And it depends on the department if they issue lace out. You feel me?
Cool. I just find something else out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, cops. No disrespect.
Right, we've been hearing that, like we always heard that, like you like when you about to get stopped, you like, well, or you see in the state troop, like, well, he trying to get that quota, like
because it always happened like in Georgia, like it always happened around the end of the month, like the end of the month was like this week. So like I see state troopers on the road. I see in the morning it'd be like bad, like You see a cop pull somebody over, you take a mile, another cop pulls somebody over. You're on the interstate, another cop pulls somebody over. I'm like, bro,
Right.
what things like this? They gotta make that quote. I'm like, man, so it's called lace. So it's something
Yeah, it's lace, dog.
and that's how they make their money. Okay, everybody, that's
Yeah.
the FOH podcast world. Slow down at the end of each month. That myth we thought it was a myth. We got the confirmation. Jay, it's true. Slow down, because they go. Even if you do it 2, 5, 6 miles over the speed limit, they're gonna pull you over to make their quota. So
That shit
no,
crazy.
the last 2 weeks of the month,
Yeah.
you thought like, yeah, he cool, he ain't gonna fuck with me today. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Right.
It's your ass, man. So exclusive. But anyway, what else? All right. So as far as being a police officer and the difference you expect to make. So how far do you plan on going in your division? Do you want to rank up? Do you like want to be detective guy, or just something you just
Shit.
Nah, I want to know,
Man.
because you don't look like a cop. You like one of them cool niggas. It's like, so like, what is your goal with authority? Do you want to like, I know you say you want to make a difference, but as far as making a difference, do you want to like make a difference in getting rid of the bad apples of the community, getting rid of these fuck ass cops, getting rid of these racist cops, getting rid of these anybody that's abusing their authorities? Is that your like goal, or are you just doing it to do it?
Man, honestly, man, it was just something that I wanted to do for myself. To be honest with you, like, we have bad apples moving out of the department. Now, that's not my job to get rid of them. That's on IA. That's internal affairs to point them out and get rid of them. You feel me? That's not on me. And ain't nothing I really can do unless I'm I seen this off over here doing it, unless I'm be one of them. And I'm not one of them. You feel me? Like, if I see it, if it's in my face, I'm going to say something. But as far as me just following officers around, see if they're doing their job, I'm not about to do that. And you know what I'm saying? My long-term goal is, man, to be honest, like, my heart, like, I'm really not into it like I was. So much have changed and so much I have to deal with. You feel me? Like, I got to answer for things that another cop did in a different state, or shit, a few cities down the road. I got to answer there. They looking at me upside my head because they had a bad run in with another officer. And things I have to deal with. And to be honest, I don't know if that's something I want to continue to deal with. You feel me?
I feel you, bro. It's like, I always told myself, I mean, my daughter, she plays a cop on Grand Theft Auto. Like, she role plays as a cop. And she know all like the she know the Miranda rights, she know the code, she know the little why I put you over, like all that shit. It bugs me out. Like, Sky, you really know these rights and all this shit? She's like, yeah, I know all that. Like, I like, what you want to be in Grubs? I want to be a cop.
Right.
Sure, you want to be a cop? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you sure? I say, why? I say, why you want to be a cop? But the internet has her made her think that, when bad stuff happens to black people, they deserve it. And I'm like, no. Like, no, that's right. She's like, but she's a kid. She's 11. So she's like, well, how come they always get away with it? He's like, so if you're a cop, you can get away with shit like that. I'm like, that's not right, baby. I said, that's not right at all.
Nah, because to be honest, like, they hold us to a higher standard because they look at us and they be like, hey, y'all should know better. Like, we can't be out here doing certain things. I guarantee you, and I'm gonna say this on the podcast, man, if I can't do the same thing another white officer do, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Man, if I do some things that they have done, man, I'll be front page news. I'm for sure I'm getting that life sentence, or I'm getting that jail time, whatever the case may be. I can't do what they do. Hell no, it don't work that way.
I already know.
Saying that just you saying that, like, with the whole Derek Chauvin, with what he did to George Floyd, like,
right,
he got convicted, guilty, all of this, and it's like, now let's see how much time he gonna get, because just like with the white lady that went in the wrong apartment and shot the man in his apartment, only got I think 4 years or 2 or some shit like that, and then she about to, I think she appeal it. So if she win that, she gonna get out of jail, and she won her case, and like, that's it. And it's like, bro, and it's like, you kill an innocent person. Like, how can you get away with that? And just like you said, you never see any black or what else. You don't see black cops being that person of, oh, a black cop just killed the such and such. Is always that white cop, and it's like, right? It's like, what you want, how you want us to feel, knowing that we're always hearing white cops killing black people.
Right.
Like, how we supposed to feel? Like, come on, man. It just.
All right, and I'm gonna say this, man. Like, not all. We got some great white cops out there, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's some of the amazing white cops just as good as blacks. But you do have bad apples, and sometimes shit, they be white, Hispanic, black. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have those bad apples. And I'm not gonna say all of them are bad. Yeah, some are good. But at the same time, it's
I already know. We know bad. It's just the fuck ones doing the bullshit, and it's like I believe they like the fuck ones got like a little secret society, being like, watch what I'm gonna do, and like what I'm gonna get away with. Like I'm telling you, because like you hear these things. Like I'm in Georgia, like they grabbed this 60-year-old woman by her hair.
Yeah, dude.
Like
I'm sorry.
On the like the little voice recordings from the camera. He's like, I had a handful of dreads. I pulled her old ass down.
That shit was sad.
I was like, bro, that old lady was scared, 60 years old. Like they brag on that shit, bro. Like, it's not cool, man. And that's why I'm saying, like, just like I since I know your intentions and like with your future plans of the cop, but like like somebody who wants to be a cop and like somebody who wants to make a difference on the part, somebody who wants to be a shaft, basically, like. Crush out the bed. What would you tell them? Like, you're too blue. What the quote is? You're too blue for the brothers and too black for the blue. It's like,
man, I don't know nothing about all that. I ain't never heard of it.
It's basically, black people ain't gonna fuck with you because you're blue life, and the white people ain't gonna fuck with you because you black.
Yeah. But man, what I say to somebody new, man, just you have to be more mentally tough than physically tough, man. To be honest with you, like you have to be ready for the unknown, be ready to go through all kind of different things, man. They can do it. You really have to put your mind through it. Getting through the academy was one of the hardest things with dealing with law enforcement. Then after that, going through FTO and learning all the laws. You know what I'm saying? Like my main thing was, one of my FT officers, she taught me was never be a hypocrite. You feel me? Like if I don't wear my seatbelt when I'm driving in a personal vehicle, man, don't be out here pulling people over for no seatbelt. Like don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I always be fair but firm with everybody. You feel me? I always be fair. So that's pretty much one thing that I have to say, and whatever you say, stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful to yourself and others. You know what I'm saying?
Good words to go by. So
before I want to ask, like, I don't know if y'all see it because I step away, but do y'all like in the department, like do y'all have discussions of like what be going on like in the world, like with the George Floyd and like the incidents, like with the little 15-year-old girl that got shot in her own yard with a knife? Like, do y'all talk about those things, or you just like, if they do, you like, I'ma just score myself, I'ma just move around?
That's a good question, Derek. Like, do y'all have like these real conversations? Like, you see the show on the news, be like, yeah, another one, huh? Yeah. Or is it like, damn, another one? Like, bro, this shit gotta stop, man. Like, what is that conversation like in the department?
Man, we have like a little brief discussion about it, man. Sometimes I may put my 2 cents in. Sometimes I don't, man. I just stay clear of all that, man, because everybody is different. You feel me? Like if I'm sitting in the room with 20 different officers, everybody got a different opinion on that. You feel me? And I just really stay out of all that, man. It'd be real brief and shit. We going on by our business, you know what I'm saying? Try to learn from that situation or see how we can handle that in a better way. But as far as just discussing on, man, I would did this, I would did that, or discussing if that officer was right or wrong, we don't really get into that. You know.
So yeah. So how you saying that y'all discuss it as like y'all in your unit, or like it's just a few cops like just sitting down, like, or like before y'all start before y'all start?
Like the briefing may be like 15 minutes before shift start. You feel me? So like mainly we talk about what's going on in the city. You know what I'm saying? What of course what all happening, what vehicles and stolen, or if it was a robbery, some stuff like that, man, we're gonna get it all out the way and what zone we're gonna be in, and then somebody may bring it up. Then we may have, then they may, few people may chime in on it, but I guarantee it may be 3 out of 20 or 5 out of 20. Everybody don't say too much. Everybody pretty much do their own thing and go their own way. You know, we just handle the situation how we would handle it. You know, in the most professional way we can. You feel me? But we don't really talk too much about what's going on with the world because everybody have their own mindset. You know.
That could probably start some issues because somebody could say the wrong thing. Somebody gonna feel some type of way, and like they're gonna address it.
I know I would, like, real no cap. I would, like, if like I was in a briefing and then be like, oh, this cop just killed this person for coming out in the cell phone after they bought him, and like I'm a cop, and I like, you know, like a cop would be like, well, he shouldn't have came out like that. I'd be like, motherfucker, you come out like that, let me blast your ass. Like, that's me. I'll be like, it started be like, all right, Mr. Lewis, you need to calm down. Like, nah, y'all come the fuck down. Y'all can't be killing people like that. I'm black. Stop killing motherfuckers. That's me. Like, I'm in that, and he'd be like, what you gonna do, fire me? I don't give a fuck.
Right. We avoid all that, dog.
That's why y'all talk about it. Like, nah, we just go not talk about it.
Let's go get. It's like you in the room. It's like us, black people, just like us black people, and like somebody gets shot, and I'd be like, that was justifiable. Y'all be like, "What's the fuck up? What the fuck you talking about?"
Right.
It was. What's wrong with you guys? You didn't see the fucking video camera? Doing the right thing, Billy.
Dude, crazy, man.
Cops are real. Cops, you know, they go do what they want to do in their department because they got a code they got to go by. Just like we got, like, black people got a code we go by too. But like, I'm the type of person, I live by this. I know the difference between right and wrong. So if something's wrong to me, I'm gonna address it. I don't care like how nobody feel about it, because if I feel it's wrong, I'm gonna say something about it, and like we'll go from there. If I'm wrong, I'll agree to disagree. If you think I'm wrong and I did it wrong, cool. I'm a man. I can take my lick, but if I really see something wrong, like you done something wrong, I'm gonna address that, and we'll go from there.
Right.
That's me. So.
Right. I feel that.
Shit.
Damn. It just taking
it all the way up.
No, because we learned like I know me and you had conversations before you even left to go, you know, be a cop again. So it's like, I never asked those certain questions, but you know, ever since like all of this shit that's going on, and so it's like, nah, you know, I want to ask the questions. I want to know. So it's like the whole thing with the quarter thing and other shit is like, damn, it's like, bro, like how much other shit that we don't know that niggas not like what they're not telling us.
Well, you know, you can't tell us everything. So
well, yeah,
but you know, man, it's I think when you down there toward Lafayette and Baton Rouge way, man, I think they have those classes like for the citizens to come in and learn what's going on within the department and things like that. I forgot the name of it, man. When I find out, I'll definitely reach out to you and let you know. But they do have those certain classes where they do inform the city of what's going on. That way everybody can know, you know, some things that are going on in the city.
So how you what is your input on like community policing, like us just policing our own neighborhoods without calling the cops? Like, you know, like if Lil Johnny got a problem with killing people, if Lil Johnny got like breaking in, let the community deal with Lil Johnny so Lil Johnny won't go to jail or get killed by a cop. If you know that little boy got a problem down the street, he always walk up down the street every day, you know he ain't right, you ain't gonna call the cops. The neighborhood gonna deal with him because, you know, personally. So how you feel about that? Do you feel?
It all depends on how they deal. Man, it all depends on how they deal with him, man. Like if they want to know, you know, he walking down the street, he getting in trouble, pulling on car doors, or shit, he just run out late, disobeying his mama, and shit. The neighbor want to be like, hey man, look, to get you from doing all that, man, you gonna come over my yard, you gonna come pick up trash, you know what I'm saying? Things like that, then cool. But they can't go just be punching the man inside his head and he call the police, and you know, that's a battery. They can't do that. You feel me? You know?
I hear you, bro. I understand.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, I'm all for the community policing as long as it's done the right way.
Right.
You feel me? We just can't be out here doing whatever the hell we want just because somebody being bad. We can't do that.
Oh yeah, I understand. Because sometimes police enforcement is needed. Because some people you can't control. But like I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
yeah, some people just bullhead. Like you can't stop me from doing the fuck I want to do. But then they got the OGs who like really can tell those people or like put fear in them to not do that. But I don't think they make them.
Right.
They don't make them no more.
Right.
Like,
You gotta have people within the community they even care. They
Right.
gotta care enough to even want to do that,
so it's like it's hard now
Yeah.
because like I don't like the neighborhood I live in now is a new neighborhood, so I don't know. It could happen because I'm all for it. I'm all for community policing because the community I live in is like predominantly black, but the police department is predominantly white. So that's why I'm like,
See?
you know how that
Right.
shit go. If they come out there,
Yeah.
they shooting. So I'm like, I'd rather
Yeah.
community, like, if we need to call them, we'll call them. But at the same time, let's address the situation amongst community. Let's deal with it as a community, and let's go from there. And like, if we do need to call the cops, let's do it peacefully and not like, I can't control him. Come get him. He acting crazy. And the cop just coming
Right.
like, bow, and like, oh,
Yeah,
you
they
killed
just
him.
come in reckless, like
Yeah, like we didn't want you to
Yeah.
kill him. We didn't want you to kill him. Or he came at me crazy. He has a problem. We just like he has a problem. So like that's why I miss like OGs, like the niggas who fear, like the big niggas who be like, hey, little homie, chill the fuck out. Like I'm gonna beat
Right.
the
Real
shit out.
talk.
Give you a fucking head if I catch you around this neighborhood again. Like they ain't gonna do it. They'll stay in the house. They a little motherfucking ass in the house. I'm gonna beat the shit out you. Like, they don't make them no more. So it's like I'm trying to get there, but I ain't big enough.
nigga stupid.
If I was Derek size, had a beard and shit, look scary, nigga, I'd be scared little niggas like, hey, go walk in my yard.
But you gotta think about it nowadays. These little children, well, however,
Crazy.
they're not scared no more.
Yeah,
Them
they're
niggas finding
shooting.
guns, finding bigger guns than we could find in the store
Bruh.
to buy.
Derek,
Like so,
yesterday I went at the apartment complex I was delivered to. These are niggas shooting the video. All them niggas had sticks. All
you
these
see?
niggas,
No.
all of them, the whole like I was delivering a package. I was like, man, I'm not about to go deliver because a bunch of too many little niggas. So I'm like, man, I ain't scared no fucking children. I'm like, hey, y'all know what apartment 1018 at? It's in the back. Oh, it's in the side. And like, one nigga was like, hey, get a package to me.
No.
Nigga had a pole, like,
Oh Lord.
he was joking though, but I was like, hi, whatever.
No.
But like all them niggas had sticks, bro. Like they playing, like they shooting the video, but like there's some like it clips fucking about the size of my arm in like a Glock 719. Like them balls had sticks, man. I'm like, man, this is y'all better be careful with them sticks, man. For a video.
Right.
So
Nah.
I understand like when Derek's saying them little niggas crazy. So like, but you still, if you instill fear in them, it's a respect thing. So if they respect you, they ain't gonna put no pole on you because they know you're gonna beat your ass. So.
Right.
Before we go, I want to ask my last question. Like, did you ever had like something like you stopped like somebody that was white and they started going off for y'all, like try to talk to you crazy because they like pretty much they using their white privilege,
right?
Because we seen the videos on the internet when these white people cursing the cop or attacking the cop and the cop just backing up and he's not trying to shoot the person and shit like that, but it's like,
but like you said earlier, Derek, he for a fact he can't do the same shit these white cops can do. He'll be on the front page.
But that's the thing is like what we see on the internet. It be the white cops that be dealing with these white crazy people, like using their white privileges. Like I seen this is one when it's like this white man telling the white cop, back the fuck up from my truck, back the fuck up. And like he's still walking, but he's like, back the fuck up. Man, come on, think about that. That was us.
Pow.
Right.
So
and it's like, bro, and it's like what is how you afraid of us and we talking with respect and you for somebody that's not talking you respect, but you're not gonna do anything to them. But you're gonna it's just, bro, I don't know.
They're white. Like Jay, could you if you got to call two Beckys were fighting with Elizabeth, Sarah, and Kim, and like you pull up, you see Sarah beating the fuck out of Elizabeth, like bitch, like banging her head, like how white girls can't fight, but like fucking up, and like she pull out a knife, and she's like, I'm gonna stab this bitch. You be like, hey, would you pop her? Or would you
tase her? Or would you just ram her? Like just
would you tackle? You know?
See, man, how we would train is to eliminate the threat. You know what I'm saying? When, like, if she's standing over the girl or she about to attack this girl with a knife, man, we are obligated to protect and serve. You feel me? So right then when I pull up, I see her attacking this girl, no matter if she was the victim or the suspect. Like, she got a knife, she about to kill this girl. Like, I got the right to eliminate that threat. Like, I gotta shoot her. I can't tase her because at that point, let's say I put the taser on the goal so far. You feel me? I may not be able to run and get to her close enough to even tase her. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna have to shoot her.
But, you can shoot her, but do you have to kill her?
Yeah, do you like are y'all trained? Because with the incident he talking about, just like with the 15-year-old that got shot, like
you have to kill
they
her.
said he was trained just like you say, but they was trained y'all to shoot to the big areas, like
center mass, man. Because like check it out, like let's say if I aim at the leg, I miss and I shoot old girl, guess who in trouble? Me, and she's still gonna get stabbed. You feel me? Like, we are trained to shoot at center mass. So her center mass is her back while she running towards another person. Man, that's justified. I guarantee you, he's not gonna get no jail time. That was a justified.
He didn't. They already said it already.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that was justified. When he pulled up, like, hey, what's going on? Stop. And he's saying stop several times, and she did, and she kept charging. He gotta do what he gotta do, and that's with black, white, Hispanic, shit, blue, purple, don't matter. Like, that's a justifiable shot.
Yeah, it's just crazy, bro. Because like,
if it was Becky, I know that dude wouldn't have shot Becky.
And because we don't see, that's the thing is we don't see that, Jay. That's why we're saying it, because we don't see it. We see every other day or whatever is always us, our color, or somebody, a Mexican or somebody is those people that we see on the internet that's getting murdered and all of this. It's not. We don't see the Becky having that same area because they had fights. I'm pretty sure somebody called cops and they do shit like that. But it's like we're not seeing that. We keep seeing us. It's like it's always us. So it's like, what you think we're gonna say, man? How you think we're gonna feel?
Wow. We all gotta go viral when we get killed. Like, I know
that's another thing.
I know they kill. I know they kill. I know these guys be killing white people. Like, it doesn't get like exposed as much as black people. Like, why is that? It's like, is America trying to scare us or let us know something? Or is it like, because I'm sure motherfuckers kill a lot of white motherfuckers, but it's just not on tape. But like, I'm just thinking, like, why America feel they need to show us killing us? Yeah, us. Like, why y'all need to show? What y'all trying to say? Hey, y'all calm the fuck down and we'll eliminate y'all? Or y'all, what y'all trying to say? Because are y'all trying to start a war? Like, are y'all trying to start something? Because this what I'm not understanding it. Because it don't make sense to me. Because I know for a fact y'all kill white people, but it's not exposed as much. So with that being said, what the fuck y'all trying to do? I'm just confused about that. So
that's a tough. I can't even answer that one, man. To be honest with you, like, I don't know why ours always get broadcast or always be, social.
Another thing I hate is like why, like, from my people, like, why y'all always want to videotape it, man? If y'all know this shit fucked up, man, intervene or
step in. You feel me? Do something. Don't just sit there and record.
You can sit there and watch somebody die. Like, okay, you most likely you will get fucked up for trying to help. I'm down they gonna kill you, but they might. Yeah. But you'll get fucked up for trying to help. I know a cop will beat the shit out of you, like, but don't. You can still save that person from dying. So like,
you might go to jail with them.
Yeah, you might go to jail, but you'll be alive. You might do some time, but you'll be alive. Yeah. So like, but like, damn.
Yeah.
No.
Right. You gotta do all that.
But you know what? It just like just watching, not or just hearing like the Derek Chauvin case, like those people that was like fussing back with him, telling him, "Hey man, the man, like, George Floyd can't breathe and shit like that. Like, you're doing too much, or like those people that was recording, it did kind of help because they testified in the case, but it's still at the end of the day, a man lost his life. But it's like,
like I'm saying, what would have happened if somebody like was close to George Floyd and saw that and tackled the cop? he could have lost his life, but George Floyd would have been alive. So it's like you could lose regardless. It's like, you see, I know me. You got your hand on my brother's neck, knee on my brother's neck, and he's saying I can't breathe. And if he'd be like, Blake, help me! Like he killing me. I'm gonna help him. I'm sorry. You got to shoot me because I'm getting you off my brother's neck. Like I'm gonna come up with your face. The cop like, nah, I'm gonna kick you and like get off it, get off. He's not doing nothing. Like leave my brother alone. That's just me. You ain't gonna kill him.
Right.
Like, you're not killing him. Like we not. It's not going down like that with me. So, but the world different. So who knows? But yeah, man, it's a good conversation. Good conversation.
Good conversation.
Yeah, man,
like for real,
that, man.
I wish we had
Chris.
a cop that the other. It's supposed to be another cop. Well, he was a cop, but he had stopped being. He just quit. So we was trying to like get the whole story of why what happened and stuff like that. But but this was a good conversation. We learned some shit of on the cop side and shit like this. So
I'm a black cop at that, so it's like because another thing I want to say is like they got some full of shit black cops out there. Not putting that.
Oh, without a doubt.
They got some fuck ass black cops. I met a bunch of them back home. They got a lot of fuck ass black cops out there, worse than the white cops. Because I met some fuck ass motherfuckers who done some fuck up shit. So y'all
like from boys in the hood, I hate y'all black niggas.
I just being like they straight up they gang bangers in a badge. That's it. Like they do fucked up shit. Like fucked up shit. Like so. But yeah, man. Fuck. Jay, bro, we appreciate you for coming, man. Appreciate the message, the information, the quota.
You open our eyes to some shit that we didn't know that we like you said, we started about this shit for years, like, but we finally had to.
So it's called Lace. You said it's called Lace.
Yeah, it's called Lace. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much they're really off duty. You feel me? They're off duty, but they're getting paid. You know what I'm saying, to make stops and to write so many tickets. You know what I'm saying?
So since I know that, so like check this. Since I know that, they pull me over, be like, man, ain't you off duty?
And this nigga, this nigga, yo. You see what I said? Like, this shit going.
What a straight man,
bro.
Ain't you off duty? Cause you no. My homeboy told me
it's oh, this nigga, yo, man.
They really know what I'm saying. They not on shift, but they still working, man. It's just called Lace, man. Just like it's a club or a grocery store or anything like that. They have to be there for 6 hours. Lace is the same way. They have to do that for a certain amount of hours and write so many tickets. That's what they get paid off of.
So that's extra money from their salary.
Yep. Gotcha.
It is. All right, man. Jay, bro, we appreciate you for stopping by, man.
For real, man. Appreciate it, my dog.
Yes, sir.
Taking the time out your day to come fuck with us, getting us some information, letting us know your side of the story, how you feel about it. Man, I wish you success in whatever you plan on doing during the police officer and after, bro. You're a cool dude, man. Appreciate it.
You already know the talks me and you had, nigga, so you know what it is, nigga.
Yes, sir. I'm grateful to be here, man. Thank y'all for letting me talk and put out, how I feel about everything that's been going on.
It's all good, man. Let's give Jay a round of applause. We usually do a fuck out of here of the week, but we ain't gonna do that because it's kind of we ain't gonna do it.
It's all good. We just want to give all the fuck out of here to all the bad cops, man. Change the whole narrative, man, and be good like the good cops, bro. Like G. Just be that, man. Just do good. We don't want no problems, bro.
No, I'm not saying sometimes you gotta do certain shit, but I'm saying just do the right thing. Know the difference between right and wrong, and stop just putting your gun out before knowing what the fuck they got. But then again, it's kind of hard to say because you never know what they got.
Yeah.
At the same time, just it's hard to do the right thing. But at the same time,
fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Shit, that is. G. Appreciate you, homie.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one, bro. Stay blessed.
Thank you.